Hello Capricorn, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Hot Tea for the Soul. So today I'm doing a full moon reading. So if you have sun, moon rising in Capricorn, this might be the reading for you. So I'm going to do a bit of general feels about the energies that are surrounding, and then we're going to go into the deeper levels of where we're sitting at this full moon. So what have we got for Sagittarius straight out of the deck? We have clarity. All right, so you're going to see something from outside the bubble. You're going to be able to see clearer, Capricorn. Maybe you're going to be able to see a clearer path. Maybe you're going to see things that weren't in play before that are now in play that you'll be able to. But you're going to get some clarity on some stuff. All right, Capricorn, we like that to start with. Things coming clear. All right, perhaps things have been muddy before and you won't be able to see a path. This moon is going to give you a little bit of clarity, some insight. What on? Oh, your voice. Your voice, Capricorn, speaking your word. All right, sometimes we clam up, sometimes we don't put it out there. Sometimes it's easy to just go, I'd just rather not say something. But sometimes it's really, you got to verbalize, right? You got to put it out there. You're allowed to speak your truth. You have a voice, right? You're allowed to have an opinion. You're allowed to have your voice out there. So something nice and strong. You're going to have some clarity. Ooh, the foggy bog. That's so interesting. The foggy bog to go with your clarity inside of here, Capricorn. This is just saying you're going to have a little bit of patience. Things might be getting clearer, but there's still a little bit out there. So you've got to have patience, perhaps. Maybe when you're verbalizing stuff, it might be wise to be a little bit patient and hold your tongue just a little bit. Oh, right. What else have we got, Capricorn, over here? All right. What else we got? Passion. You got a passion. All right, something is becoming clear. You're going to be able to maybe, voice yourself. Make your intentions heard. Speaking yourself out loud. Speaking your word, right? Because you have got passion, Capricorn. You've got passion and drive. And so just having a little bit of patience. Got to have a little bit of patience for things to come ahead. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on with your spiritual being. What's going on with your passion? Now that we're talking about that, we're here. What's going on for Capricorn in their passion this month with this full moon? Really in tune with your high priestess. You're really in tune with higher things. You're really in tune, with your higher being, perhaps on a real feminine level. This is our feminine divine. And so it's exosteric knowledge. It really is compassionate heart. All right. She's not necessarily she's our holy woman. All right. So you're really taking time, maybe this passion and this clarity and tuning in together. All right, so you spend your time healing yourself and healing others, Capricorn, but really tuning into your feminine divine. All right, what 2 more cards for Capricorn for their spirit being? Maybe they don't need any more. That's what you've been doing with your spiritual being. That's it. We'll move on. All right, 2 more cards for Capricorn, please. 2 more cards for Capricorn. What have we got going on for our spiritual being? Sun, moon, rising for this full moon coming up. All right, there's one. Ooh. This is our emotional reunion. This is reuniting with childhood dreams. This is reuniting with childhood connections. So you might find some fondness with looking back into the past and some history. This may be an old love coming forward. Can be friends and family. All right, but there's an emotional reunion. So maybe that's what you've been concentrating on. Maybe it's a healing inside of here. Maybe you've been tuning yourself, waiting for a emotional reunion, but you're also reuniting yourself with your childhood dreams, with the things that you wanted. You let go of all these perceptions of yourself, and that's what the High Priestess does. She lets go of all these preconceptions, and she tunes back into the things that are really meaningful. That's where she goes. So there's clarity that's coming through with your passion, and it reconnects you with your childhood dreams. All right, childhood longings, childhood friends and family. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, King of Wands. This is very spiritual. So this guy is our spiritual king, passion king. He is impassioned. He is an action king. He's going to come out and get it. Maybe this is about being reunited with this passion, this passionate king. Maybe that you have been waiting. You've been attuning to reunite with a passionate king inside of here. Maybe this is a tuning so you can reunite, but it's a really engaged king that's going to be got a lot of drive. That's going to step forward just there. Maybe that's what you're waiting for, Capricorn, to reunite with. This path. Patience. We've still got patience coming up here, so Capricorn. All right, so now we have 3 cards for your intellectual being. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, you're talking with a new heart. All right, you're talking with a new heart. You're going to be able to tell people about this love that you have. All right, you're speaking with love. You're speaking with new emotions. And there's a new emotional path for you. All right, so you're starting to communicate that to people. What else we got? Communicating from your heart and fulfillment. You're putting the dominoes in place. So you're telling everybody that this is bringing you spiritual fulfillment. Like the people will be able to speak. You're speaking from your emotions. You're talking about making decisions from your intuition and how that's going to bring fruition. Putting the dominoes into play. All right, fulfillment is on the books. What else have we got? Stepping out, right? So Capricorn, it's time. You're talking about I'm stepping out. I'm making a new life. I'm going to jump into it. I'm going to take a big leap of faith and jump into the things that actually mean something to me, mean something to my heart. I've got a new love that I'm going to find fulfillment in, and I'm going to stretch out and I'm going to jump. Right? Bit of patience still. A little bit of patience, we're going, but you got passion, you got clarity, and you got a voice to speak it all. All right, so, and that's what that's talking about. This is talking about your heart. This is talking about spiritual attainment and fulfillment, and that you're really going to jump out into it. Let go of all your inhibitions, let go of all of your preconceptions of life, and just let go. Come back to this childhood reunion inside of here. All right, Capricorn. Nice. So let's go with the emotional. So we've done spiritual, intellectual, we're going to go emotional. Let's see what we've got with emotional connection and heart connections. We know that there's something passionate. We know that your heart is talking a new way. All right, you're finding a voice inside of that. All right, what else you got? Your heart is saying, all right, impassioned and driven. This is driven. This is driving forward to get your heart fire. You can see it. All right, all of your ones are turned and facing forward. And this is passionate drive. All right, to get what your heart attains, what your heart wants. Passion. All right, that's good. Passion action card. Ooh, and there's a rebirth, right? You're walking away. You're walking away from all of the bad. You're walking away from all these troubles that you've had before. Under the moon, you're letting it go. All right, another emotional card. So this comes after the death card, but we walk away. It comes after the mourning card, sort of, right? All right, but it's really about, just walking away from the troubles. I just always have Craig David run through, I'm walking away. But you're not walking away. You're driving away. You're fast forward. You're pushing. Your heart passion is pushing you forward. All right, so you're leaving some stuff behind, which is also a rebirth, by the way. All right, one more for your emotional being. Oh, you're still a bit bound. We've got 3 8s on the table, which is about bringing heaven on earth. So this is 3 8s in your emotional life. So we can, when we have an 8, the magician is represented by the 8. So you've got to be careful. You're still struggling emotionally. There's still things you can't say. So you may feel that you haven't been able to communicate what you've left behind. And there's still struggles with it. You still struggles and you're bound by the stuff that you won't tell people, right? Be patient. Clarity is coming. This is great. All right. So you still feel bound. We'll come back to that. All right. So, but it's really clear. You're walking away and you still got some troubles from it. It's still creating you some, a bit of struggle, being bound, not being able to maybe tell everybody where it's at. But you're there. You've walked away from it and you're just not going to talk to people about that past, perhaps. Maybe that's it. All right. You can let go of the struggles, right? Because you are walking away from the struggles in your life, right? Okay. So 3 cards for you. All right. This is for your physical being. So your temporal being. What's going on in the physical world here for us? All right, this is your traditions. This is a singles card by nature, right? This is actually like a bachelorette card. But it's really talking about you're building blocks and stepping stones to get to actual attainment. You're working really hard and you actually go through all these traditions. You have these traditions of yourself, which are these foundation stones that you make yourself. So these are the things that keep you stable. And that's that one step away from home. So you really are sitting in that real zone to, perhaps be open for things to be bigger and better in your life. Oh, and they're going to be. And the sun is going to shine on that. All right, the sun is going to shine on your traditions. We've got the moon and the sun sitting next to each other. Look at that. The sun shines in on all of these endeavours. This is big wish fulfillment. You're going to feel like you're involved in it. Ooh. Okay. But there's conversations that you still need to get to. There's conversations perhaps inside of the struggle that you haven't had. This is really getting to the heart of the matter. All right, so we can see that there's 3 conversations. Sometimes this can be a jealousy factor. There could be another person involved. Maybe this is just things that aren't clear and you haven't had the conversations to get to the heart of the matter. So inside of this tradition and the sun going to shine, maybe there's people going to be jealous of what you got going on even. So hate is going to hate. All right, but you know, there's still a spot inside of here, conversations that perhaps need to have. All right, maybe somebody is jealous of that. Maybe there's conversations you need to enlighten that. But you have got your own traditions and you've got your own strengths. And this is really showing that strength of light, strength of soul, strength of purpose, strength of being inside of those 2 cards. And that is something that people might be envious about. Inside, there might be jealousy. Maybe you'll be jealous of somebody else inside of getting that attainment. All right. So, what I want to know is about this jealousy and this 8 of Swords. Let me give me 2 cards. So what have we got? This 8 of Swords. It's having the strength to get out. Like, the world is changing, right? And you move on, and the seasons that you go through. And so maybe you're struggling with that. Maybe you're struggling with just this attainment, maybe this moving forward and this drive and this power. There's a lot of drive inside of this. There's a lot of manifesting. There's a lot of moving on inside of this. And this is really saying that the world has changed for you. All right, and you're still struggling with that, struggling with some of the things that have sat in there. And that's an emotional thing. So it's like going through that. That can't be clearer. Oh, all right, and a marriage card. So we're celebrating. This is, again, this traditional card. Same thing. Same card in here. All right, that same card, believe it or not. All right, so this tradition card is sitting over here. The strength of who you are, that strength of who you're being, and the strength of your celebration and your happiness. People are going to be a bit jealous of what you got going on by the looks of that, Capricorn. Okay. All right, which is why you might not be sharing at all. Be patient. Be patient. It'll all come clear. All right, people might be jealous of how strong you are, their celebration, and how much of an individual you are. All right, and there's still conversations to have with that. Okay, so let's give you 3 more cards. Let's see what else is going on this, over the top of this. Capricorn, what have we got going on? 3 more cards for Capricorn. We're looking for spiritual enlightenment. We've got a healing and a second chance in there. This is for these communications. It's an air, so you get to heal the past and we get a second chance. All right, in your communications, Capricorn. And relationship bliss. We're sitting there. Oh, that's a 9, as this is a 9. So we're sitting at the ends of this. It's a relationship bliss. We're sitting there. That's generosity and generosity of heart that is surrounding you. And pause for observation. This is actually respect. And this is respect. So 10, 9, 9. We've got a lot of 9s and 10s on the table. We've got a lot of 8s, 9s and 10s on the table inside of this. Emotional new beginning. Some really strong stuff going on here. We do say pause. We are saying be patient inside of there with a fire energy sitting in here with these 2 cards. So it all does come back. You are in a place to have a second chance to have relationship bliss is what these 2 cards are saying together just there. And you get to sit back and pause and reflect on what that all is, Capricorn. Whoa, as I fold those in a way you can't see them. Look at those nice, beautiful, bright cards. All right, Capricorn, let's throw 2 more cards just to see what energies we've got left. Thank you for still being here, Capricorn, for our full moon reading. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Ooh, 1 more. Oh, home. All right, so this is the step after these 2 cards. This is what I was saying. Home, attainment. Home is where the heart is. There's a real strength in your prosperity. Inside of this, your abundance. Inside of this, you are able to bring your heaven to earth. You know the world is changing. All right. 1 more. What have we got? I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. Today, I commit to love and joy. I commit to love and joy in my life. Not going to commit to these struggles inside of here. We're going to walk through them because you've got a new life coming out of this and you're spiritually looking at how to reconnect to your heart sense. And you're really driven with that. Jump out in it. Take a leap of faith. You've got a voice. It's all becoming clear, Capricorn. I really hope that that resonates with you. Wherever you are, I hope that you are safe and well. And I will catch you on the flip side.